Listen. Oof. I don't even know how to harness the news that has come out of Jets camp. Don't even know how to harness the news that's come out of Jets camp. Just to start this program.
You lit a cigarette this morning?
No. Listen. We all know the default position the football gods have with the Jets and their fans. I've said it here. This is going to be year 11 for us coming up. Our 11th anniversary is coming up this fall.
12th season. 11th year, yeah.
11th anniversary.
Yep.
I've been saying it ever since we came on the air here. And everybody knows I grew up in Staten Island, New York, and the football team I rooted for as a kid, the New York Jets. And I don't think I'll have to restate that for the audience that we're moving to. Certainly, I've been around a while. And I keep saying it over and over again. The football gods seem to get together and say, how in the world can we come up with new ways to kick the Jets fans in the nards? And I guess one way to do it is to kick it with the dislocated toe of their new 26-year-old, 2-year, $20 million a year quarterback that they're putting all of their hopes and dreams into. Because today, Justin Fields out there on the field, the same field that Aaron Rodgers stepped onto 2 summers ago, too much ballyhoo. And the savior of the Jets that Rodgers was, and we all know 4 snaps into that, his Achilles gave way, and yada, yada, yada. He's now on the Steelers. And the Jets didn't make the playoffs in either of those years, let alone the Super Bowl, which is what was in the mind's eye of everybody when Rodgers showed up. He steps out on that field, and somebody steps on his toe, apparently, and dislocates it. I don't know which toe it is. We do know it's the right foot because Aaron Glenn said that, and we'll get to that soundbite in a second.
Not the big toe.
Who knows?
That's what I think it's.
What toe it is? It suffered a dislocated toe, or not the big toe? Okay, very good. Okay, very good. So I guess he still has a chance to be the big toe, figuratively, to use a Stripes phrase, of the New York Jets this year. I'm not a doctor, but one would say a dislocated toe sounds pretty damn bad. He got to get carted off. We have no idea what's going on with him. The Jets, on this day, July 24th, have a lot of time to get ready for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I imagine the next snap Justin Fields takes for the New York Jets will be the first snap he takes in the 2025 regular season, whenever the hell that is. Okay, that's what it sounds like right now. And it's unreal. Because the Jets have done pretty much everything right since hiring Aaron Glenn, with maybe the exception of making Aaron Rodgers drag his 40-plus-year-old self across the country just to be told by Aaron Glenn, yeah, we're not going to go forward together. Every other thing that they've done, they did go ahead and hire a new coach, and they did say, we're going to have a new Aaron in town, and he is the voice of this team, and he is going to be the guy, the Aaron that sets the tone, and the Aaron that creates the atmosphere in the locker room. He's the one that we follow, and he's the head coach. It's not the quarterback, which makes sense. Quarterbacks are all leaders, but yes, there's a head coach. And they hired a guy who they drafted in the league. And they hired a general manager who's smart enough to realize, okay, we have an offensive rookie of the year wide receiver who's going to have to get paid soon. And we've got a defensive rookie of the year cornerback who's going to have to get paid soon. Let's pay him early. Let's get it out of the way. Let's go into the season with them taken care of. And our 2 leaders in Garrett Wilson and in Sauce Gardner will be happy campers, and they will go crush it. And that's what the Jets did there. And they were, be that whatever you want to say, with highly talented tight ends and other players on the board. They hit the offensive line again in the first round of the draft. They draft Jason Taylor's kid in Mason and say, you'll be the tight end, along with Jeremy Ruckert of the future. They did it all right. But at some point, I don't know who has to get sacrificed? What has to get sacrificed?
A goat.
To tell the football gods, will you stop kicking us there?
Joe Namath mink coat.
I don't know what it is. Now, again, it doesn't appear that he's done for the season.
Right.
It does appear to be an injury that could linger into the season. Let's not forget, again, Deion Sanders did not retire because he couldn't play anymore, and he didn't retire because his knee gave way or his hip gave way. It was a toe that he eventually had to get taken care of surgically and remove it. That was a big toe. It's a different toe. Whatever toe it is, the Jets now are already on July 24th having a head coach talk about a next man up at quarterback. Hit it.
Justin went down with toe in the right side of his foot. Listen, I don't know the severity of the injury, but I do know it's a toe on his right side. And listen, we have an outstanding backup in Tyrod, who's been in this league for around 14 years. So the leadership that he brings, listen, we're all good. We're all good. I really have to look at the tape. I know it's a quick throw. I'm assuming someone stepped on his toe. It had to be because of the nature of the call that we had as far as offensive play call. So, again, I want to look at the tape and be sure.
Oh, so it's a freak injury. Oh, okay, that makes complete sense because it's the football gods. Still pissed about something. I don't know what it is. And just when you thought the Jets would not be talking about feet anymore.
Hey, now.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it was right there.
You can't pass that up.
No,
You know.
no.
Yeah.
The fruit was low hanging.
It's a layout, but, you know.
Listen, Tyrod Taylor, that's not why the Jets are playing the Steelers in week one. They were swapping quarterbacks. They got a new 26-year-old. They re-sign his and extend his college stud teammate. And Justin Fields is supposed to be a two-way threat. He's supposed to be able to run and pass, and we're supposed to see what it looks like. And we're not even, it looks like not even get 4 snaps out of it week one. Maybe they do. Maybe the what is it, 5 weeks, 6 weeks between now and then will be enough. It could be one of those 4 to 6 weekers. I don't know. I'm not a dislocated toe expert. I don't know. Could this be Tyrod Taylor's, Rich Gannon moment? Who knows? Football gods are probably laughing over that sentiment. You know. But again, this is going to be Aaron Glenn's moment to rise from. And again, we don't know if it's ashes. We don't know. We don't think it is. It may not be. I don't want to make too much out of it. But again, there's only one team in the NFL right now that's talking about a next man up at quarterback and is talking about, we'll survive this. There's only one team who's got a quarterback injury to deal with in day 2 or 3 of training camp. There's only one. I mean, Matthew Stafford's sitting out with a lower back injury just because, he's pushing 40 and they need to be careful. Right. We don't need to get him out there. There's only one team right now thinking, is our guy going to be ready for week 1 at quarterback? The one that we put a smart move into a $20 million a year basket into at age 26? There's only one team that's dealing with that right now. I mean, we know which team it is. Only one team had somebody step on the kid's toe and break it, or dislocate it. Pardon me. It's not broken. But Aaron Glenn, at least, he's got to be looking around saying, do I have to sacrifice something of my own? Because it was his side of the football in Detroit last year that had, what's the grand total number? 90,000 people put on injured reserve? Yeah. Is that accurate? Do you want to AI it?
21 injured reserve, 16 on defense.
And they were the ones who still wound up being the 1 seed in the NFC after all of it. Yeah. And, of course, that is something that Aaron Glenn rightfully made reference to in his press conference today.
When anybody goes down, there's a lump in my throat. Listen, I hate injuries for any player. Here's the thing, guys. Listen, last year, and you guys know this, is I went through a situation last year with Detroit where Hutch goes down, Anzalone goes down, Lane McNeil goes down. Man, you keep playing football. That's just what it is. And I've said this several times, and our players know this. It's more about the play style than the playbook. And our players understand that we're going to play a certain way, no matter who's in there. And that's what we're going to do. And our players got confidence with anybody that's in there because of the way that I'll talk to them, because of the way that we're built. So we're going to keep moving. No matter what the situation is, no matter what happens with any player that gets hurt, man, we got to keep moving. This league is not going to stop just because of injuries. And trust me, I know that firsthand.
Love it. Right? I mean, what else? What else is the guy going to say? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
You know? So instead of maybe getting, if this does linger, instead of getting that Justin Fields, Aaron Rodgers team swap, quarterback body swap, freakier Sunday movie in week one of a reunion, hey, maybe the Jets fans will have to, in their second week, potentially enjoy that Tyrod Taylor revenge game against the Bills. How about that, right?
Now you're cooking.
You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to build narratives here.
That's right.
Okay. And then they'll go see Todd Bowles, who's like, oh, quarterback problems with the Jets. I can read you a few chapters from that book. The guy who's drafted Sam Darnold. Okay. Yeah, we can go down that road. Let's go down that road. You want to go down that road? Sure, let's go down that road, that memory lane. All right. Honestly, there's only one team right now on the first Thursday of training camp. First Thursday. Saying, how long's our quarterback going to be out?
Was Kirk Cousins that George Clooney gif where he like popped up real quick?
Well, I mean, listen,
today?
But just like, again, just like when Rodgers blew out his Achilles and the Jets knew he was done for the year and they decided to see what they still had in Zach Wilson as if we did not know,
right,
and didn't make a move for whatever reason. And maybe the reason was they thought, well, we have more runway with Rodgers next year. Why are we going to go and get a veteran now? We'll get Rodgers back next year. And we all know what happened next year. Robert Saleh didn't see more than just a quarter of it. The Jets now are going to be sitting there thinking, well, when's he coming back? Why would they go ahead? They have a 14-year veteran, as Aaron Glenn was pointing out, on their bench. Why would they go give draft capital for Kirk Cousins if their kid's coming back in the first month of the season? Right? And I can attest to you seeing him at the American Century Championship. Derek Carr looked like a retired person who was very content and happy in that regard.
Yeah, the Jets said he'd be a Hall of Famer with them.
Well, I mean that was pre-Rodgers.
You know, I'm just saying.
That was PAR. But par for the course is this. And I and for Jet fans, for you out there, I look forward to birdies, eagles, albatrosses, because this albatross that they need to have right now removed off their back, I can't fathom. Again, if you even knew, if I told you at the top of the week, which team would be dealing with an injury like this to their quarterback, and I gave you one guess, which team would be the team dealing with it? Which team would you say?
Yeah, the Jets would be minus money, probably.
And I would say to you, that is just playing the brand, man. It's finally going to be over. You know, that's the lowest of the lowest hanging fruit. Choose somebody else.
Right.
And the football gods would say, no. Not yet. But again, just to wrap it up, might not be that bad.
Right.
But preseason, were you going to see him once?
No.
Are we going to be, what's more likely? You'll see him in the preseason or in week 3, week 4, week 5 of the season? It's just like, still not over it.
Oh, the latter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Let me write that down. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.